Yo guys, what's up? Welcome. It's Brent here with another video, and today we're going to be discussing how to automate performance changes on your Yamaha MX49, 61 and 88 key synthesizer using Ableton Live. So stick around. So the way we do this in the first place is using this thing called program changes. According to the MIDI Association, the program change message is used to specify the type of instrument which should be used to play sounds on a given channel. Now basically, it's just a way of the computer telling the keyboard, hey, this song's going on, play this sound. That's it. So why should we do this in the first place? Well, in today's day and age of modern music, a lot of live acts have actually taken to backing tracks and auxiliary tracks, which is a little different from backing tracks actually, which is basically just stems from a record or additional tracks that play in the background while a live band is playing. And what that enables us to do is enables us to have a very consistent performance every time, right? Because everyone's on a click track, which the backing tracks play in time with. So while we're following the click track, all these other things are happening around us while we can just focus on playing. So this is an additional step to enhance the consistency of your patch switching as well, alongside these tracks that are playing. More often than not, Ableton Live is the choice when it comes to launching these tracks live. Even if your song is produced with another DAW, you most of the time end up using Ableton to actually launch the stems live. And that's because of how powerful Ableton is at triggering stuff on the fly and how quick it is to adapt to specific situations. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to avoid any sort of mistakes that could happen while we're playing live. This is just another step in that process that enables us to focus on just playing and let all the patch switching and all that other stuff happen automatically in the background. So now the main question, how do we do it? Well, over here I've got this blank Ableton template right now. What I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go to my options, preferences. If you're on a Mac, I think it's live preferences. And I'm gonna go to the link MIDI tab right here. Next, I'm gonna look at my output section over here. And I wanna make sure that my output MX49, 61, 1, the remote switch is set to on. If it's off, just turn it on. And that's gonna enable Ableton to send out messages, program change messages to your keyboard. The next thing you wanna do, if you don't see this little thing, just make sure this IO button is clicked and you'll see all the different routings for each track. And I've already done it over here, as you can see. Basically, yours will look like this, that says no output. You want to set that to Yamaha MX61 1. And you should get this. If you don't see this, just double check that you've enabled the output setting over here. Alright, cool. So now we've got this set up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually send a message out to the keyboard. Alright, so for this part, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to double click here. And in here, I'm going to go to the program settings, the program change settings, and add 64 for my bank and 81 for my sub. And then my program change is basically whatever performance I want to set it to. So for example, if I set it to 2 and I press play, you should see, there you go. You see the performance change happen on my keyboard, and I have not touched my keyboard. My hands are here and now they're back on my keyboard. I'm going to try another one. I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to set this to say 56. And the moment I press play on that, boom, it's changed on my keyboard as well. It's just that simple. Okay, so creating these clips now seems a bit tedious and it seems like a lot of work, which is why I've taken the liberty of actually creating a very simple template that you can download for free on my website. And it basically looks like a folder like this. It may have a slightly different name, but basically if you click inside that project, once you've got it in your folder and you go into this ALS file and then go to the MIDI section here, you basically have all the different performance numbers that correspond with the MX's performances. And it's as simple as simply dragging and dropping, and all the data is already stored. So I can just literally say, okay, cool, I have 3 songs and these are the different performances. Make sure your MIDI output is set correctly, and then I can just play them all. Boom, you can see them change just like that. So if you want to get this template, it's on my website, brentauto.com. Link will be in the description. So there you go. It's that simple. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe with the bell notifications on and hit the like button as well. My name is Brent and I will see you in the next one. Peace.